Hi everyone, welcome back to J&J Beekeeping. Jake's at school today, but I just thought I'd show you something quickly. Today is Thursday. We did a hive inspection on Monday and everything seemed fine. The colony was visibly expanding, plenty of what looks like healthy brood, both worker brood and drone brood. We spotted the queen, we saw lots of larvae and lots of eggs and lots of stores. And we put the honey super on top with the perspex crown board on as well. And since then we've seen quite a lot of young worker bees migrate up into the super. So that was Monday night, and following up looking into the perspex on Tuesday. So all seems good, and you can see the bees. This seems normal behavior to me. A good bit of pollen going into the hive, but I'd like any advice or tips from any experienced beekeepers, because yesterday evening we realized all perhaps was not well, and on the floor in front of the hive I found lots of dead bees, or bees that are struggling, that are moving a little bit, as this one here in the middle of the picture. They're struggling to move, so either paralysed or dead bees, and I found about 25 of them yesterday evening. If we look at this one with the stick pointed to it, you can clearly see that his tongue is, or her tongue is fully extended, or proboscis or tongue is fully extended. And from reading, looking up on the internet, it seems as if these bees have been foraging somewhere where there is insecticide or weed killer, and they're poisoned. So not good news. So that was last night. There was about 25 bees that I swept up, and probably a third or half of them had, in between a third and a half of them had their tongues out. And this is today, this is the following day at 2 p.m. and you can see it's still occurring. And what won't probably be visible is on the bark chips in front of the hive. There are, you can see them, there are probably, at a guess, 30 bees. There's one moving, struggling there. There's about 30 dead or paralysed bees. Very difficult to pick them up. You can see some of them here. So unfortunately that's a bit of a bee graveyard, and this colony has a problem because the foragers are bringing back poison or insecticide, and my understanding is that the instinct of a sick bee is to leave the hive. So I think these bees are probably entering the hive and then leaving, and they're crawling out and falling off the entrance board and onto the floor below. So any suggestions would be great. I'm not sure. The last few days have been really good weather, high pollen counts. Perhaps what's needed is a big rainstorm just to wash wherever it is away, the pesticides off the leaves or the flowers. But we're in a residential area, so there's no commercial farming around here, so I'm thinking it might just be somebody's back garden with an orchard perhaps, and they may have just maybe as simple as sprayed their apple trees for greenfly or aphids. So any suggestions? I'm not sure. I'm hoping that this colony will get over this, but I'm not sure what I can do, if anything. I'll do a sweep up again this evening and a count and just monitor it over the next few days. But hopefully we're due a hive inspection on Sunday. Today's Thursday, so I'm going to stick to that schedule, and hopefully all will seem okay with the brood and the bees inside. So fingers crossed. It's sad to see that this is but this is seemingly the result of poisoning by pesticides. So I'll sign off now. It looks okay. It doesn't look on the entrance as if any of these bees are really struggling. So hopefully it's something that will subside now over the next day or two and all will be well. But any advice or comments would be much appreciated. Bye. See you next time.